What is up, YouTube family? Welcome back to another video in my kitchen. Yes, we are making something again because I went out dumpster diving last night and I barely found anything. But I am gonna shoot to that right now and show you guys what I got. So far, no good. But hopefully we have better luck at some of the other dumpsters. We are at the discount grocery store and it looks like they are closing right now. So I'm gonna be really fast. I didn't get a ton of stuff. I just grabbed what was right on the top because I didn't want to be there long. So, but we got some stuff, which is awesome. And I got my apples, which I've been needing. So as you can see, I did not get very much, but I did get some awesome things that I could use. One of which was apples. I needed apples. I got a bag of apples, a bag of grapes, some French onion soup. The box was actually open, but the packets inside are completely sealed. Nothing is wrong with them. So this is awesome for when you want to make a roast or really anything. You can use this for so many different things. But I got my apples, I got grapes, I got the girls. Let me show you a package. It was an 8-pack of these little Apple and Eve 100% juice boxes. They were opening the case, I'm assuming, and using like a, what are those things called? Like a razor blade knife thing? Whatever. You know what I mean? And they like sliced one of the packages, so of course all of the juice came out. So one full 8-pack that was wrapped in plastic had juice all over it, so they threw the whole thing away. So all I did was take off the plastic, threw that one away, rinsed them off, good to go. What else did I get? That was it. That was it. But anyway, we're gonna get back to cooking because why not? I love to cook. We're all gonna gain 500 pounds while this is going on, so we might as well make some more dessert, right? Right. I still have 2 of these really good apples that I got from the Aldi's dumpster. These were, let me see what they were called. Autumn Glory. Where am I going? Where am I going? The Autumn Glory apples. They come in this bag. They are so good. That's what I made my apple. What did I make with this? Apple pie? Yeah, I made apple pie with this. So good. So I'm going to use the rest of those up. Plus I got some more apples last night, which I got, what the heck, why am I drawing a blank? It starts with a G. Oh my Lord. So I got a bag of Gala apples last night too, so I'm going to use some of these up. And I got pie crusts out of the Aldi dumpster a couple, like maybe a week or 2 ago, that I put in the freezer. And I think I got 5 packages of these, so I want to use these up. So I found my recipe for apple slab pie. So this one, you're gonna use both of your pie crusts and you're just gonna use a good old pan and boom, apple slab pie. It is so good though. So we're gonna make that together today because if I'm gonna get fat, I want all of you to get fat too. No, I'm kidding, I don't. But I am gonna be like 500 pounds when this is over because all I've been doing is baking. I made homemade from scratch cupcakes on my birthday because the girls wanted a birthday cake or cupcakes. So I was like, well, I'm not going to the store, so it looks like I'm making them from scratch. Oh my goodness, guys. I never knew cake could taste so good. They are the best cupcakes I have ever made, and I am not just saying that, but my husband was like, you need to make these at all times from now on. Never box cake again. And I won't, because they are that good. I'll share that with you another day. I'm not making another cake right now or cupcakes. But this is something that's simple and uses cheap ingredients, which is another thing that I want to be showing you guys. Things that you can make using cheap ingredients, because we don't want to have to go out, A, run to the store to get any ingredients. So most of these you should have in your home already. And B, I don't want us to be spending money on things that we don't need to be spending money on. Everybody should have pie crust in their freezer, or you can hand make a pie crust if you'd like. I don't make pie crust from scratch because I've tried it and it is horrible. So I will not be sharing that with you, because you will not ever want to eat a pie ever again if you learn it from me making the crust. I promise you that. Going to set our oven to 450 degrees to preheat. First thing you want to do is get out a cutting board, or even on your counter, get your pie crust out. You also want to flour the surface, because we are going to roll these on top of one another and then put them in our pan. Now you can use a thinner, longer, wider, like sheet pan, but I want to do this in here because I don't want to have anything dripping over and have a mess in my oven. You know what I mean? So we are going to lightly flour our cutting board, just so this does not stick. And then you're going to get yourself your rolling pin. I don't even know where. Oh my god, I got potato. Oh, I got potatoes last night too. I forgot. Red potatoes. I knew I got something else. So we're going to roll this out. Just put it right on top of each other and roll it out. It doesn't have to be perfect, obviously. Mine ain't gonna be. I can promise you that. Alright, that works for me. I'm spraying my pan, because we don't want this sticking. This is a non-stick pan, but you never know. You can use butter, vegetable oil, whatever you got. Just make sure it don't stick. Floured side down, you're going to push it into your pan. And then just with your fingers, you don't really want it to come up the edges like this one is. You're going to fold those down a little bit, like so. There we go, just like so. Nothing fancy about that. You're gonna need 9 cups of apples for this, but it doesn't have to be exact. Like you don't have to have exactly 9 cups of apples. Whatever you have on hand, spread it out. If you don't have a lot of apples, don't use a lot of apples. Use what you have. I always have extra apples on hand, because my girls will go through spurts where they want to eat apples every day, and then they don't want to eat apples every day, and then I end up with apples that are going bad. So I'm just gonna peel mine. Which, by the way, I got this peeler at Dollar General, and it is by far the best peeler I have ever bought in my entire life, and it was like $2. So, Dollar General got it going on with their peelers, let me tell you. So, while I'm peeling, let's chat. Because, you know, I only have my kids and my hubby to talk to. So, let's chat while we're doing this. Things are starting to get worse. There's a lot more cases now. I'm not exactly sure how many cases there are in Pennsylvania, which is where I'm at. But I know it's a lot more than it was the other day. And I don't think anyone in our exact area has it at this time, at least. The virus, which of course I'm sure you all know what I'm talking about. I know there are, like, next towns over, there's confirmed cases, but as of As far as I know, there are none in our immediate area at this time. Okay, my oven's preheated. So let me know in the comments down below how many cases you guys have, if you know, or if you know anybody that has it. I do not know of anybody that has it yet, which hopefully it stays like that. We are obviously practicing social distancing. We're not taking our kids anywhere. If I need anything from the store, only I go. I do not take my kids, even in gas stations, nothing. They have not left the house. When it's warm out, we of course let them go out and play, but it has not been warm here. It has been miserable and cold. It rained for the past few days. Yesterday, it was like drizzling, so when I went dumpster diving, I was getting rained on a little bit, but it wasn't too bad. But yeah, dumpsters are slim pickings right now, so we're just gonna do cooking and whatever other videos. If you guys think of anything else that you would like to see, put it in the comments. You never know. Maybe I'll do it. Because what else do I have to do right now? Just other than cooking, making videos, and eating all my cooking. Which the girls want pizza, so I told them tomorrow we will make homemade pizza. So if you guys are interested in a homemade crust recipe, let me know, and I will of course video that as well tomorrow. It's not very hard. It's pretty simple. So it's not a very involved, it would be a short video, I'm sure. Oh, also I wanted to tell you guys too, I have been looking online for, you know, obviously I'm homeschooling, as I'm sure most of you are doing if you have children at home that are young. Our school is trying to set up an online schooling for the kids because we didn't have one before. Oh, my back hurts. So it's not going to be done until like March 30th, they said. So of course I'm not going to just wait until that to help my kids and keep in their minds fresh everything they just learned. So I've been going online and I was like, I don't know, I'm trying to find free worksheets to print out for them, and a lot of them were like free worksheets for kindergartners and preschoolers and whatever, and then you click on it and you end up having to pay something. And no, I'm not paying anything. Like, I know there's tons of free things out there. I know ABC Mouse is offering free 30 days, but you know, after that it's I think $10 a month, and you can have up to 3 children on it. But people that have more than 3 kids, you know, that gets expensive, and right now we all have to be watching our money. I mean, a lot of us aren't working, so I wanted to show you the website that I use. They have so many worksheets. I mean, thousands of worksheets. And it goes from kindergarten to, I think I wanted to say 7th or 8th grade. I'm not positive because I've only been looking obviously at the kindergarten stuff. It's the website is www.worksheetfun.com. I'll put it on the screen. But they have fun activities to do. We did a lot of art projects today. We did a lot of math. We did reading. We did writing. I taught them about opposites today, and they had a lot of worksheets on that. It was great. There was a lot of things on there that I did not think they would have because it was free. And you know, sometimes when you get free stuff, it's not like the best, you know what I mean? But this one I was pleasantly surprised with. I really was. So if you guys are interested, definitely check that out. All right, so now after all your apples are peeled, you just want to cut them about half an inch thick. Get a bowl and toss them on in your bowl. You just don't want to have super huge chunks. I mean, you can make them small like this, or you can make them long like this. However you prefer your apples, it doesn't matter. I'm just gonna cut small pieces. And it said, like I said, 9 cups on the recipe, but whatever you have on hand. If you only have a couple apples, then just use a smaller dish. That's all. And if you only have 1 pie crust, then fold it in half and use a smaller dish. That's all you gotta do. You know, tweak it. Also, this recipe calls for nutmeg. I don't have any. No, none. So, I'm not gonna use the nutmeg. In place of nutmeg, I'm actually going to use vanilla because we don't really like nutmeg anyway. I always keep it out of my my pumpkin pies also. And honestly, I never miss it. We're not nutmeg people. So if you have the nutmeg, then you use it. I will give you all the exact measurements. I think my aunt said she was making my chocolate chunk cookies, so if any of you guys made them and you liked them, let me know. Seen a lot of people were saying they were gonna try them, so if you tried them, I would love to know if you like them. And if you did the baking soda trick. Also, let me know, guys, what your grocery stores are looking like. If they are still, the shelves are bare, or if they're restocking. I haven't been to one in a few days. But the last time that I was at one, their shelves were pretty well stocked. All right, I'm gonna finish cutting these apples up and I'll bring you guys back when I'm done. We are done cutting all the apples. Get my scrap bowl and throw it away. So I had 2 of those large apples and then I think 5 of the small gala apples, so I have like a pretty good amount. I wouldn't say this is 9 cups though, but close enough. To your bowl of apples, you are going to add 1 cup of white sugar, you are going to add 3 tablespoons of all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, and this is where you would add your nutmeg in. If you had nutmeg, you will need 1/4 of a teaspoon of ground nutmeg. I do not have nutmeg, so instead of that, I'm gonna do 1/2 of a teaspoon of vanilla. You're also going to need 1.5 tablespoons of lemon juice. You can use fresh squeezed lemon juice. This is out of a little container out of the fridge because I ain't got no fresh lemons. 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And then you're just gonna lightly mix that together so that everything is nice and coated. Oh, this smells so good. All right, now all this time your oven has been preheating. Now you're going to dump this into your crust lined pan. So now you're gonna dump all your apples in there. Yeah, I'm glad I used a deeper pan than what they called for. Just make sure it's nice and even, like so. And you are going to bake this for 33 to 38 minutes or until the crust is golden brown and the filling is all bubbly. It has been 33 minutes and we're going to check on our apple slab pie. And then we are going to make a like glaze for the top of it. Oh, child, that's hot. Oh my goodness, that looks amazing. So here's what it turns out looking like. Look at that. Proud of myself again. All right, so now we're gonna make a glaze. So you're gonna need 1 cup of powdered sugar. I'm just gonna use this whole thing because that's probably all I had left was a cup. 2 tablespoons of milk. Then you're just going to mix that together to create an icing. You may need more milk, less milk. more powdered sugar if you use too much milk. I don't have any more powdered sugar, so this is gonna have to do. You just wanna mix it to get all the lumps out of it, so it's nice and smooth, like so, but still thick. Then you're just gonna take your apple slab pie and you're gonna drizzle over your icing over it. All right, and then when it's finished, it should look like this. Now your glaze will get thicker as it sets, so you're gonna let this cool for about 30 minutes, and then after the 30 minutes, you can go ahead and slice it up. You can serve this still warm, if you like it like that, with a scoop of vanilla ice cream on top and some caramel topping, or let it cool off, put it in your fridge, let it get cold, set a little bit more, and serve it cold straight out of the fridge with some warm milk on top, or just as it is. So thank you guys so much for tuning in and checking out another one of my desserts to make me fat. I hope you guys try it out, and I hope you like it, and as always, happy diving and happy baking now. Bye guys!